Good morning, buenos días, muchísimas gracias por estar con nosotros on this Sunday. Happy Father's Day to you and yours. Feliz Día de los Padrecitos. Next, we're going to talk to you about Mrs. Baird's bread. Who doesn't like bread? I mean, come on, are you serious? I love bread. And Mrs. Baird's bread has been a longtime supporter of the Coastal Bend Food Bank, and they continue to do so, especially during the month of June. We're going to tell you why in just a few more minutes. Shane Sumro joins us this morning all the way from wherever he's at. He's in Zoom land right now, but we are so glad that he's with us this morning on Domingo Live. Good morning to you, Shane. Thank you so much for being here on Domingo Live this morning. If you could please tell us about Mrs. Baird's Fighting Texas Hunger program.
Well, good morning, Barbie. Thanks so much for having me this morning. We are so excited to launch our third year of Fighting Texas Hunger, not only across the state of Texas, but also there in Corpus Christi in the Coastal Bend area. And what it is we know that schools are out for summer, and we know that a lot of children across our state rely on those free and reduced cost breakfasts and lunches at school. And in the summertime, they just don't have those coming in. So that puts a big strain and a demand on our local food banks. So we want to do our part to help out our food banks, provide a lot of sandwiches to our community in need. And we know June is a very good time of the summertime, where there's a demand, where our product can go a long way. And so we are so excited to, again, bring back this program for the Corpus and Coastal Bend area. And last year we had a donation of 7,500 loaves of bread. This year we have increased that pledge to up to 10,000 loaves of fresh bread. And that's to put that in perspective, that's about 3 full delivery trucks of fresh bread that comes into our food bank. So it's just a pleasure for us to give back to the communities who have given so much to us over 115 years, and especially in the Corpus and the Coastal Bend area have been so supportive to us, and we just can't think of a better way to give back to our community than supporting the great folks over at the Coastal Bend Food Bank, the wonderful Bea Hansen and the whole team, just so gracious to us throughout the year, but especially here in the month of June.
And you know what, Shane, the Coastal Bend Food Bank could not do the amazing things they do here in the community without generous donors like Mrs. Baird's Bread. So we appreciate everything you do. And that's why we know now why June is just so important to Mrs. Baird's Bread. So how can we as a community help?
I'm sorry, I was having a little hard time hearing your question there. Can you repeat that? I'm sorry.
How can we as a community help Mrs. Baird's Bread with more donations?
Yes, we want to encourage all of our communities to also help our local food bank. So we've made it very easy. So if you go during the month of June, if you go to any area grocery store, look for our Fighting Texas Hunger displays that'll be at most all area grocery stores. There's a QR code on that display, and all you have to do is take your phone out, scan that QR code. It'll take you to a landing page where you can click Coastal Bend Food Bank, and from there you will be making a donation directly to the food bank. So 100% of your donation will go directly to the Coastal Bend Food Bank. And let me tell you, they are masters at stretching a dollar. $1 will provide now roughly around 3 meals, but I bet they can sometimes stretch that into more meals. Every dollar counts. And especially now they're also, talking to the wonderful Bea Hansen a couple of weeks ago, they're getting very close to the finish line on their new facility, and they could use your help as well to help them get over that finish line. So, and let me tell you, that new facility that they're building is going to be state of the art. It's going to be wonderful, and it will help provide even more meals to those in need there in the Corpus area. So we want everyone to donate as much as you can, and we want to make it as easy as possible. If you're not at the store, still want to make a donation, you can obviously log on to the Coastal Bend Food Bank website. We've also made it easy on our end. You could go to mrsbairds.com. In the upper right corner, there's a button for Fighting Texas Hunger. You can click that, and it will also direct you to that link where you can provide a donation to the food bank. So we hope everybody will consider giving this summer as well, because not only do they have a need for food donations, but they also have that need for monetary donations as well. And we hope everybody can help.
And you know what? I'm glad that you said that, Shane, because a lot of people, a lot of folks, a lot of our viewers are reviewing and said, well, I can only give so much. Anything that you can give is greatly appreciated. And like you mentioned, the Coastal Bend Food Bank knows how to stretch those bucks to make sure that everybody gets, a meal. So when is your day of giving, Shane?
Yes, tomorrow. We are very excited about tomorrow, Monday, June 19th. Is called our Day of Giving. And so what we are pledging to do for the Coastal Bend Food Bank is to donate a loaf of bread for every loaf we sell. And that will be tomorrow. So if bread's on your shopping list, go out to any area grocery store. It doesn't matter which one, any area grocery store, pick up a loaf of Mrs. Baird's bread and know that you're also helping us to help the Coastal Bend Food Bank, because we will match every loaf we sell tomorrow with another loaf to the Coastal Bend Food Bank. So it's another way that the whole community can help us support the great folks over at the Coastal Bend Food Bank.
And Shane, what kind of impact do campaigns like this have?
I'm sorry, what was I'm sorry, I'm having a little hard time hearing you.
I'm going to be a little louder. What kind of impact do campaigns like this have?
Oh, I'm so sorry, Barbie. It's having I guess we have a bad connection. I'm so sorry.
Can you hear me now?
Maybe one more time.
Can you hear me now?
Yes, that's much better.
Okay.
I'm sorry.
Let's talk about the impact that a campaign like this has for the Coastal Bend Food Bank.
Yeah, thank you very much. And I'm sorry for the audio there. But yeah, got you loud and clear. And yes, that impact is hopefully going to be tremendous. 10,000 loaves of bread will provide roughly around 100,000 sandwiches we've gathered. But we know bread it can be used in many ways. Doesn't have to be used for sandwiches, can be used for toast, can be used for ingredients and other meals. And there are many ways that fresh bread can go a long way. And that's another thing about what we are pledging to do this summer is usually we support our food banks year round, but a lot of times it's the return bread where they don't have as much time to distribute it. This donation is all fresh bread. So we know that the food bank and their agencies will have time to get it to those in need, and plenty of time, because it is unfortunately a perishable item, but we know this will give us plenty of time to get it into the hands of those who need it. So hopefully it'll be a big impact on the food bank. And we hope to continue this as well. Another thing that we hope to have an impact on and encourage the community to do is also to volunteer at our local food banks. And so our team will be volunteering, in fact, this Wednesday, the 21st, at the Coastal Bend Food Bank. Any time that you can go and help them pack the boxes, help them distribute the food to those in need, you can really see the great work that the folks there at the food bank does day in and day out. So if you have time to not only give your time, your money, but also your time, I know they would greatly appreciate it. And it's also another need that they have there at the food bank. So again, that impact from our community, we can all make a difference if we all pitch in.
Once again, Mrs. Baird's Bread donating 10,000 loaves of bread to the Coastal Bend Food Bank. Tomorrow is a very important day. It is a day of giving. So if you go to any of your grocery stores and you look for that QR code by Mrs. Baird's Bread and you just scan it and donate whatever you can, Mrs. Baird's Bread will match that donation. So try to help out as much as you can, because the coast, like we mentioned earlier, the Coastal Bend Food Bank does such an amazing job here in the community. And now more than ever, they need your help, especially with this new facility opening up, so they can spread the love and help more. And that's what we want, right? Thank you so much, Shane Sumrow, once again, of Mrs. Baird's Bread, for being with us this morning. We're going to be back on Más Domingo Live después de esto.